Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Simons. He's looking to set free a runner. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Oh, they can break here. Genuine physical edge, face to face. Haaland!
Oh, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Bellingham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
He's delivered all right!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Bale.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Chelsea are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
Bale.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Bale.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Valverde. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Valverde did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. Bale.
Bellingham. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Musiala. Shifted upfield. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Pinches it off him. Musiala.
Valverde.
Has a look and plays it forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Played back in. Olise. Musiala. Bellingham.
Oh, well played.
Olise. Ernest. Looking for the run. Plays it in low. Olise. That has ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge. And the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
And that's been won straight back. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Oh, great! Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rijkaard. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's been shifted off it. Rice.
No way through there.
Haaland. Zanetti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
He's played him through. Hits one!
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
2 added minutes has been
Simons.
indicated.
Olise.
He's had a shot!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Chelsea ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Haaland, Rummenigge, showing good feet. And it's Vieira. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise. He's found a way through.
Great chance! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
He's picked his way through. Thuram wins the duel this time. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Olise. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's there to belt it away. Thuram. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's intervened well there. Hoeneß. And it's skewed away.
This is promising. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
13, Panes. Number 4, Bale. Number
Rafael Leao,
26,
great defending,
Paul
strong and
Scholes.
determined.
Coming on the field.
Rice.
Number 8, McAllister.
That is a little undercooked.
Nesta.
Chelsea
Number
still have the
19,
cards to affect this
Rudiger.
game.
Number 14,
Oh, super find.
Rafael Leao. Substitution.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pedri. Now it's Thuram! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rice with the short one. And that's an excellent interception. Now it's Rice.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Araujo gets across to intercept that.
Pretty robust defending.
McAllister.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti has got himself a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Can he get onto this? Foot in.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Chiellini.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Thuram getting this one clear. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's had it nicked away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goalkeeper's ball. And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner. For me, it just always held an interest.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Valverde. No way through, so... Olise! Musiala makes the interception. Olise. It's a great ball. Oh, important interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Olise. Bellingham. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Musiala. Mbappe. Rice. Quality ball. Gullit might just make this. Araujo with a definite foul there. That is a brilliant interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Olise charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, they could be caught out here. Olise. Mbappe. And the shot! It's in! Italy are back in business!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a bullet was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde. Rice. Interesting ball. That's very neat. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been cleared. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Koundé gets over and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Turns and goes back. That is lovely. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Cross flung in towards the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde given the lift of his goal. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Vieira. Bellingham. And it's Zanetti. And that is a little undercooked. Olise. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's headed upfield. Zanetti. Gullit. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Skim. Great hit! And it's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
now he has 2. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
He's got the shot away! Deftly away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Gullit. Hoeneß. Gullit. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Olise. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rice. Olise. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Zanetti. And that could set him on his way. Steaming on goal. Hoeneß! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Simons, real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's cut it out.
Oh, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it? Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. Hernes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Hernes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hernes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. He's got two. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Nedved. Vieira. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. No, that was never going to make it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Araujo, neither side yet able to find the net. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Davis. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. For Valverde. Musiala, he's got away. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Olise really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nedved.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Olise. And that is a little undercooked. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Good running, strong and purposeful. Haaland. Valverde.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nedved. Oh, this is a great position. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that was vital. Xavi Simons.
This is the time you need that pace.
Simons.
Oh, really well played.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Davis. Xavi Simons.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Nedved. Thuram chooses to go cross-field. That's Rudiger. Forwards and with intent. Davis. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming. Musiala. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Koundé. And Araujo. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Valverde. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change.
Coming on to
Bale
replace
gets
him
the call
is
to
number 4,
seemingly universal
Bale.
approval.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bellingham. 60 minutes played.
The attendance
still,
for this
we
match
await
was
the first breakthrough.
71,898.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Xavi Simons. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looking for the runner. He's in a good position here. Bellingham gets good distance on it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Bale. Hernes.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tries a shot! He has done it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Hannes. Number 26,
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 24,
Chelsea have
Nesta.
penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.,
Substitution in progress.
they can still turn this round, I think.
Vieira concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Passes short and sharp. Now it's Pedri. Pedri! And again the keeper stands strong.
Pedri clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Valverde. It's run loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedri proves too strong. Yildiz going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Italy appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what?
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
19,
That
Rudiger.
has certainly made things
Coming on the
interesting.
field,
Well, they just
number
couldn't have
10,
responded any better,
Messi.
Peter. Yeah, there's the old
Number
cliche
14,
about how teams can
Rebellion.
lose focus after scoring,
Substitutions taking
but you
place.
still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pedri. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. That's an excellent interception. He can get that clear. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
McAllister. Messi. McAllister. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good read.
That's great
Added minutes has
positioning,
been
so good
indicated.
from him.
4 extra minutes added on. Araujo. Koundé.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Pedri looks to get on the end of this. Barrios. And he's picked out the run. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a
Those
good
of you
mix
making
of
their way
action
home on
and
public
plenty of talking
transportation
points,
today, please
and it
watch the
ended with the
screen.
right...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
And the match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in... Mbappe! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rice. Davis. Chiellini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Good running, strong and purposeful. Hones! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through, now is he in? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Musiala.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. That is lovely. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Bellingham. Mbappe. That is good alertness. That's been drilled forward. Zanetti. And he's had it nicked away.
That was lovely, that.
Musiala. Zanetti. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Olise. Nice ball, and he's in here. He's found some... Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Hoeneß deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Turns and goes back.
And that is expertly dealt with.
He's had a shot! He scores! Italy are back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Italy grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Valverde.
Musiala. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
And he has been fouled there.
And here's Mbappe.
Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's going to go a long way. Bellingham. Pull it. And the flag has stayed down. Mbappe! Superb goal!
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries a shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Chelsea come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
This is a lost children's
It is
announcement.
quite a game, breathless
Please keep your eyes on
and
your
laced with
children
excitement.
during the match at all times.
Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side from what we understand.
Davis. For Rice. Musiala.
Valverde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham.
Musiala. Valverde.
Mbappe.
Olise.
Xavi Simons. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in space and looking for options. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
This match was 71,649.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ernest is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referees.
Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chelsea have a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Mbappe. Number 26.
Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Palace. Number 6, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Rijkaard.
Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 14, Rafael
Zanetti.
Number 4.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Number 8, McAllister.
It's
Substitution.
Vieira. And here's Bale. And he's in on goal. Rice did well to stay calm there. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. Shot could be... Thuram! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. McAllister.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Stood up well to him there. McAllister. Rafael Leao, very much a man of this moment. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rafael Leao. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Rice. Thuram. Valverde. That's a little off target. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's found the way through. Rafael Leao. And that has been cleared. He's having a go. And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Rafael Leao. Engages and forces him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been
That is
indicated.
good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. McAllister with the short one. Bale! Davis getting this one clear. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's nothing new for attacking players to be converted into wing-backs and full-backs, but in this guy, Alphonso Davies, I think we might have uncovered something rather special. The raw pace, the energy, the athleticism, it's an endless drive he seems to have, and it's quite incredible.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's gone for a throw-in. Valverde for Olise.
Bale. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rice.
Olise.
That's good play. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
He's played it back.
He's got no choice.
Can he finish? And it's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
He's had it taken off him.
Oh, Rummenigge!
Koundé.
Still goalless at the moment. That's a nicely measured pass. And the finish! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Italy have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Chiellini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And it's Bale.
Gullit. Bale. That's very neat. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Xavi Simons.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Simons. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there,
And evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Mbappe. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Vieira. Zanetti.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Nice control. Musiala! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Musiala had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rummenigge goes in for the header! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Valverde.
There will be 1 minute
Simons.
added time.
Rice. And here's Musiala. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so... Real chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Chelsea head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Chelsea head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we are back underway. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Araujo. Bale under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion...
Can he finish?
The attendance for this match
And a
was
terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played. Musiala. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Chiellini. For Rice. Simons. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's intervened well there. Xavi Simons. Olise. Simons. Olise. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bellingham always looking for that half a chance. Olise. Xavi Simons. Valverde. For Rice. Olise. Rice. For Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great defending, strong and determined. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Koundé. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rummenigge. Hernes. He's found a way through. Italy can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's quick... And Hullet! Well, the clearance is short. Valverde. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale. And that has left him in a heap. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot's on here. They're urging him to try the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Number 26, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Messi, number 14, Raphael Leão.
Chiellini gathers from the goal kick.
McAllister, substitution.
Pablo Barrios. Now it's Raphael Leão. He could be in. Raphael Leão!
Raphael Leão, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Hullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
We have already started here.
Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
It doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
Great ball if he can get there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bellingham.
And he has been fouled there.
Chelsea, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Zanetti.
Strong running down that left flank.
Zanetti,
He's got tall.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge. Davis gets across to intercept that. Musiala. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pull it. So it is still 0-0. Rummenigge. Oh, important interception. Musiala. Vieira gets a foot in here. He's played him through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Interesting ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Zanetti. Bellingham. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Italy are looking to break at pace. Italy look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Barella. No way through, so back it comes. Messi. And he's cut it out. Valverde does well to get it back. Now it's straight hit! Simons, Olise, Messi, Rummenigge. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham, Rummenigge. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's good running with the ball. Thuram.
Threads one in. Oh, nice touch. Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. Chooses to go back. Oh, such a clever touch. Barella. Nice sequence of passes. Barella! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And here's Musiala. Rummenigge. Now it's Bellingham.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Rummenigge!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Barella for Musiala. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Olise driving through the... And the shots! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Italy have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Chelsea still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Araujo. And it's Davis.
The attendance for
Simons.
this match was 70,987.
Oh, great ball! Can he put it away?
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Olise! And he nearly went all the way. Oh, terrible mistake. Vieira powering forward here. Rummenigge. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
And here's Hullet. Well, they've got it again. Oh, what a pass! Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Musiala providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Musiala. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Vieira. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vieira. Fiddles it through. Araujo gets it clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. Shot a goal!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Musiala. Barella. He's going to be disappointed with that. No, again, there's no way through. Chelsea are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Zanetti, and it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's quick to get it clear again. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. Rudiger. It's Bellingham. And it's Messi. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
Yeah,
Messi.
he may feign to shoot
Number
and just play it
26.
into the box.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 15, Zanetti. Number 22,
Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And very quickly, the Thuram! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! What's your opinion on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Italy take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davis. Yildiz. Eze. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, just skips past his man. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Yildiz! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Chelsea were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Mbappe. That's surely a foul. Free kick, quickly taken.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Can he spark a counter here? Engages and forces him off the ball. Short changes him with that pass.
Oh, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Rice. Back into the middle. Chance to shoot now. Musiala! And he can clear it away. Simons. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Chance here to counter. Haaland. And here's Bale. And he's certainly onside here. Musiala. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bale showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé, there's the crossfield ball. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Musiala for Rice. Mbappe, and he's found a way past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bale has it in a wide position, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Simons. Musiala. Valverde. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's just beyond his reach. And here's Bale. Bellingham. It's a promising position. Nice control. Bellingham. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
And he cuts out the supply.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Bale. He's got away. Climbs up big! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Played out to the right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice bit of trickery. And the cross comes in. Goes in for the header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Araujo. And Koundé. Araujo. Valverde. Mbappe. And that has put paid to that. Now, what about a counter-attack? They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chelsea are still that goal to the good. Valverde fiddles it through. Shot a goal! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Erling Haaland. Number 4, Bale. Number 13, Palace. Number 26, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Mbappe in with the challenge.
Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Valverde.
Number 18.
Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Thuram!
Messi.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Number
It's
3.
easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Rafael Leao. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Rice. Eze.
He is through here. Eze! Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Davis.
He's played him through. He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gently done. Well, that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde.
Now it's Valverde. Musiala.
Good spot, he's seen the run. He's found the way through.
Vieira. Pullet.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And Messi! And again the keeper stands strong.
Chelsea have their second corner now.
Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Davis. Can he get onto
Added
this?
minute has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Eze proves just a little bit too strong.
He's picked his way through. Messi. Rice goes sliding in. Now it's Eze. That's tidy. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. 4 extra minutes added on.
Gerrard.
That pass has been well intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Collar.
And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze. Someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought that at 16 his career was almost over after a spate of rejections? I just love his dynamism and the X-factor he's got in his game.
Okay, interesting. Bellingham. Antonetti. But it's Thuram, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kaká. He has found the way through. In towards the middle. He rises! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Superb timing to generate that power.
He's had a hit! Eze was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Norway leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Udogi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played back in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Eze in acres of space out wide. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Might be danger here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Haaland constantly looking for the ball into the box. Rice. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos clears.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kaká. Roberto Carlos. Keeper sees it all the way. Gently done. Araujo cuts it out. Musiala. That looks a cracking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. And that is a little undercooked. Zanetti. He's through here. Valverde. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Olise.
And he's certainly onside here. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Now it's Mbappe. Olise shapes to shoot! Goal! Italy are back in business.
Norway really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Rice.
There will be
Roberto
1 minute
Carlos
at a time.
gets across to intercept that. Collier, that's a good ball out wide. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the centre. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Norway head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Koller has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. He's looking to set free, and a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Olise did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Bellingham. Zanetti. Bellingham. Udogi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kaká, who's set up one goal so far. Valverde. Eze. Eze, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chiellini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
There's the shot! Caught offside that time. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Jan Koller. Number 15, Capone. Number 9,
Yildiz.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field,
And it's Messi.
number 4,
Oh, perfectly measured that.
number 10, Messi.
Cut it out.
Number 14,
Koundé tries to clear.
Substitution.
Norway perhaps contemplating their next change here. Koundé. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chiellini. Now Udogie. Rice. Chance! Goal, Italy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Norway making another change here.
Number 6.
Italy get themselves into the
Coming
lead.
on the field.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Chiellini did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Udogie has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Yildiz. Valverde. And here's Thuram. Now it's Eze.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Araujo. Thuram makes the interception. Yildiz is the guilty party there. Thuram. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Back into the middle. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Koundé. Valverde. Now it's Valverde. Courtois with the clearance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bale. Chance here to counter.
4
We
added
are
minutes has been
into stoppage
indicated.
time. He's played him through. And that's an errant pass. And he's gone looking for safety. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And here's Mbappe. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing,
And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday
Thanks to Jim.
boy a very
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Vieira. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans.
He's one-on-one! Decent hit! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Valverde. Rice. Mbappe. Mbappe. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, what has happened here? Olise receives it in a good position here. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
And he's on a charge. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe plays it short. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe goes short. Oh, what a climb! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Chelsea have their third corner. Mbappe with the short one. Oh no, what has happened here? And that's definitely not his best. Musiala carries the ball down the right. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Gullit. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Vieira gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Now it's Bale. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Olise. Olise. Gullit might just make this. Italy have a free kick. Vieira has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala. Rice.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Musiala. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Look at the space here. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Zanetti. Hernes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's certainly onside here. Valverde. Could move up a gear here. Musiala. Great defending, strong and determined. Zanetti. And here's Gullit. Bellingham. Olise did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Nice bit of trickery. That has been slung wide. Very nicely done. Araujo. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at
Still
all
waiting
times.
for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Bale. Gets a good foot in there. Koundé with a definite foul there. Bale. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, nice touch. He's having a go! Good, strong hand by the keeper. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Vieira. They continue each to cancel the other out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Hullet. Koundé.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Eze. Olise. Good, strong midfield running here. He has found the way through. Davis. Now, can they get it back? So we've reached the hour mark. And he's there to retrieve it. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Italy have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field.
Chelsea
Number
get
18,
their fourth corner.
Number 4, Bale. Number 13, Palace.
They've played it short.
Mbappe. Coming on the
It's a
field.
mighty effort!
Number 14.
He will be
Bellingham.
livid with himself.
Number 26, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10, Messi. Number 7, Ronaldinho.
Substitutions
Eze.
taking place.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Thuram. That is a brilliant interception. Nice interception, well timed. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram. Great chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short.
And the finish!
And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
He's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafael Leao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Messi with the short one. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Tries to get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Has a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Corner number 2 then. Rice plays it short. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rafael Leao, and it's Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Close. Rafael Leao! Koundé gets it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Xavi Simons running with the ball, and he welcomes it in. Face to face, Thuram! Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're quick to get it back. Messi. The final 5 minutes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And they win it back again. Xavi Simons belts one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he thumps it clear. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's that, the end.
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.